I took 3 trades this week. I'm going to be showing you a review on how those trades played out. And most importantly, I'm going to be showing you how to identify a valid chain of character that you can use for confirmation when entering a trade. But before we go into that, if you're seeing me for the first time, my name is Divine, and what I basically do on this channel is document how I trade, and as well show you the mindset behind my strategy. If you want to be seeing content like this, I want you to smash the subscribe button, like this video, and drop a comment. I'll be right back. Now, these are the trades I took this week: USD CAD, GBPJPY, and GBPUSD. Now, for USD CAD, I did a full analysis and posted it in my last video. For GBPJPY, I did not post the videos, and as well for GBPUSD, I didn't post the videos. I'm going to give you a full review on these 3 trades and how it played out. Now, the first trade is simply GBPUSD. When I analyzed this trade, I understood that liquidity is at this point here, and there's also liquidity resting above this point here. Now, my bias was simply for price to make a reaction, then I take an action. The first thing I had in mind for price to do was for price to take out any of these liquidity points here. Then I look for the opposite of it. First, I wanted price to take out this sell side liquidity at this point here, come into my point of interest and give me a chain of character. Then I look for a buy. But when price got to this point, took out liquidity, came to my POI, price did not give us a chain of character, and I didn't take this trade. Now, when price failed this POI here, I knew that price was simply reversing to become a downtrend. But I understood that price needs to fill the imbalances or the spaces in this place for price to continue to the downside. Now, when price came to this point and started giving me what looked like a chain of character, I was looking to buy, and I took a loss because price failed me. Everything was valid for me to take a buy from this particular point because I was seeing a chain of character, but price failed. It doesn't work all the time. You will have profit every time. There are times you're going to have losses, and there are times you're going to have profit. Now, this is the review for GBPUSD. Now, let's look at USD CAD that I analyzed on the channel, or I posted a few videos on the channel. Now, if you remember in my last video where I analyzed USD CAD, I stopped at the 1 hour time frame here, and my entry model was simply for price to take out liquidity here and come into this supply zone. Then I'll look for a sell. And I said to you that for us to make a reaction, if price open on Monday, I want to see price buy to the upside, take out this liquidity at this point here, this big liquidity here, come to this point and give us a chain of character. Then I'll look for a sell opportunity. And I also told you that if price does not go to the upside and price start going to the downside, then I'm going to look for a buy opportunity. Now, when price opened on Monday, price began to move to the upside. And when price got to this point, price induced an equal high here, which is simply liquidity point. And when price induced that equal high, price started going to the downside. Now, when this movement was happening, price was also inducing liquidity at this point. As you can see here, equal high is here. And there's also a demand zone at this point here because price gave us a rally, a base, and a rally. Now, when I identified this demand zone here, I went to the 15-minute time frame and refined this point to become my point of interest. That if price give me a chain of character at this point here, then I'm going to look for a buy opportunity. And how did I identify that chain of character? By simply going down to the 15-minute time frame or the 5-minute time frame, whichever one you want to use. Let's use the 15-minute time frame. Now, on the 15-minute time frame, when price got to this is my point of interest, I identified on the 1 hour time frame and refined on the 15-minute time frame. I identified the recent highs and lows. As you can see, this is simply a high, a low, a high, a low, this is a high, this is a low, this is a high, this is a low. Now when I saw price giving all this high here and giving all this low, my entry model was based that if price take out any of this high here, then I'm going to be looking for a buying opportunity. And as you can see, price took out this high at this point here, giving us a change of character. Now when price took out this high here, this could have been a good entry for me to enter from, but I didn't get this opportunity to enter from this place here. Then I identified this opportunity at this place here where price gave us this rally, this base here, and this rally. So this is simply a small demand zone on the lower time frame. So here was my entry point here, and my stop loss was simply resting above this low here because price is now in an uptrend, giving us higher highs and higher lows. Now I took this entry from this point here and basically was targeting this point here for price to out this liquidity, and most likely here. And that was exactly where my take profit was, and that was how I was able to make that $43. Now it might be small, but this small account I'm trading right now is preparing me for a bigger account I'm going to be trading very soon. This is my little beginning. Now let's look at GBPJPY. Now same things applicable for GBPJPY. I was using this to teach my students, that's why it's very dirty like this. Now first of all, I identified this big POI from the 1 hour time frame, right? Let me go back to the 1 hour time frame and show you. Hope this is not good. Okay, now this was the POI that I identified on the 1 hour time frame, and you can see price in this liquidity, price took out the liquidity, give us this swing high here, taking out this other swing high here, giving us a change of character, right? And price getting back to this zone, I identified the opportunity for a buy for this high here. Now because price took out this previous high here, which is also a change of character, I understood that price is an uptrend and price is likely going to come back into any of this zone here for us to continue the buy, and I identified this zone on the 15 minutes time frame. As you can see, when price took out this high here, price basically gave us a zone here, which is here a rally, a base, and a rally. Price came back to it, I had this opportunity for a buy. Now when price gave us this opportunity here and gave us this place as well too, as a rally, a base, and this full rally here, I knew that price was simply going to come back to this point by taking down this liquidity at this point here for this buy to continue. And I can see price induced liquidity at this point here, tap into this zone here, and I identified my entry here on the 5 minutes time frame. Same principle that I used, identifying the swing highs and the swing lows that price is creating. As you can see here, swing high, swing low, swing high, swing low, swing high, swing low, a swing high, a swing low, and this was the recent swing high that price created on this point, and this is the recent swing low. Now when price took out this swing high here, I knew that price is not going to come up for this swing low anytime soon, so that is my strong stop loss. So any entry from between this high here and this low here was a good entry for me, and I was simply targeting the 1 hour liquidity point, which is simply at this point here. And as you can see, price went to my TP, and that's how I made that money. So it's all there. So the whole thing is this: you need to understand how to use change of character to your advantage on the lower time frame by simply understanding the market structure the price is printing, identifying the highs and low, and be patient enough for price to take out the high that you want price to take out before you take your entry. And this is what you're looking for. Let me give you a sketch of it because I think this might be confusing, because I don't know why, but it might be confusing. When price is going to your POI, let's say you have a demand POI, price is creating swing highs and swing lows on the lower time frame. Now let's assume this point is simply your POI, right? For you to take an entry at this point here, price needs to take out this high first. Now if price take out this high, Now you are convinced that this low here is a strong low, and probably this is what should be your stop loss. That price is not coming back anytime soon. That means from this point to this point, you're likely going to see a point of your entry at this point. That means price has to come back to this point, any of these points here, for you to take your entry for to continue the buy. Now, if you take your entry at this point, it's still not bad. At this point, it's still not bad. Any point here is not bad. Any point is not bad. Just be patient enough for price to, or be patient enough for price to come back to a zone you like, or be patient enough for you to be able to, for you to have an account that can be able to hold the drawdown that you want, that might come out from it. Do you understand? So that's basically how to use change of character to identify a good entry point. That will be all for this video. I will see you in the next video. Peace.